Shut up. Hello. Welcome to Coffee, Donuts, and Fucked Up Shit. My name is Rebecca. I'm joined by my friends Jenna, Evan, and Eric for a dark comedy podcast that's somewhat educational, covering a wide range of topics. It really doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's fucked up, we'll talk about it. So please click and subscribe or high-five your computer or throw your phone at a bus. Whatever it takes to spread the word about just how fucked up our shit can get. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your support. And baby, you look great today. So at work, there's this little girl who comes in, and she always wants to tell me jokes. Mm-hmm. And I love it. It's adorable. She tells me the cutest jokes. And she's like, you want to hear a joke? I'm like, yes, I do. But then she wants...
How many horrors does it take to run? I'm like, whoa!
Exactly. I'm like, wow, you're like 8. No, but then she wants me to tell her a joke. And at that moment, I can never think of a child-appropriate joke. It's always just like, oh, God. And all the worst jokes come into my head.
Mouth.
Seriously.
Halloween.
It's terrible.
It's Halloween. Come in my mouth. Wait a minute, that didn't even...
That joke slays everywhere I go.
Yeah.
It's all about how you present it.
Yeah.
You know? It's not about the joke. It's about
The delivery.
the delivery of the come in my mouth Halloween
The
joke.
build-up.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat my poo. Ah! You son of a bitch.
Gotcha.
Did you learn that from the 8-year-old at the bar?
No, but I'm going to tell her. I forgot about that joke. I think she's going to like it.
Yeah. And then just face palm her into the dirt.
Yup.
Just like, boom.
Okay,
Ooh.
I got one more. How do you spell I-cup?
ICUP.
You perv!
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl urinate?
Why?
Because the P is silent.
Oh.
That's a spelling joke.
I got a spelling
You got a
joke.
spelling joke?
Look down your shirt and spell attic.
Attic.
Spell it.
A-T-T-I-C.
Ah!
You got
Started
me.
spelling out.
You got me.
What if someone
I'm
didn't know
embarrassed.
how to spell attic and they're like, IQ49?
Well, I have
Nope.
that. One of the kids at work is going to join the Marines, and so there's a Marines joke. It's what does the N stand for in Marines?
What?
Knowledge. Another spelling joke. But these two kids they go, really? And I was like, no, knowledge is spelled with a K. And they go, yeah, no, but really?
Really?
I'm like, no, it's a joke.
You're perfect for the Marines.
Yeah, you're going to fit right in.
Sign up.
Give me 20.
Shut up and shoot shit.
I'll drive you there. You're perfect.
Well, welcome to Coffee, Donuts, and Fucked Up Shit. We
Hell
got coffee,
We got some coffee.
We got some donuts.
delicious donuts. They're like fresh.
They're fresh.
A
They're
baker's
crisp.
wife.
Yep.
Baker's wife.
Cakey.
And we keep going back.
We go
Yeah.
back.
You know why? Because they're good.
It's good.
'Cause
And the
they're
baker's
delicious.
wife's a whore.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Baker's
Very
whore
friendly and affordable whore. It's nice.
And when she's not baking,
Please sponsor
she's
us.
out whoring. Baker's
I
wife.
love it.
The baking's the passion, but you gotta pay the bills.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're only open till
It's
2.
true.
Yeah.
Right. That's a lot of extra time in your day to
It is. That's a whole evening.
horrid.
Correct.
And we got some
And
fucked
this
up shit to
sugar
talk
could
about.
double as
And we got
Glitter.
fucked up
Yep.
shit.
And we got fucked up shit.
That's how Fred Durst would say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It makes me want to cry.
I think we were doing this earlier. I would like to crescent Woodstock 99 podcast episode with the chant.
Which is
God damn it.
Dan, 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 Dan,
Damn it.
Dan.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Dan.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop. God damn it. Don't do it. God.
But Alice in Chains, they weren't there.
They were there in spirit because that is the noise I hear when I envision hundreds of intoxicated frat bros lighting cars on fire and grabbing titties without permission.
Just raping.
Just raping.
Just raping.
Just raping and looting and
$12 for a bottle. What?
shitting.
On.
Good, clean frat boy fun.
Nothing like Woodstock 99.
I like beer. Teddies and Bush. The band.
And they were there. Bush was there.
Bush,
Yes.
Bush Slade.
Many four-letter band names were there.
Corn, Bush, fuck,
Moby.
Moby. Who could just forget?
Who
Who was at the fucking Moby set? You know what I mean? Like, who?
That's what
He
people-
was on the emerging artist stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That was
cringiest
when
thing
everyone
of
was
all.
taking
It's hard to
naps.
do. Yeah.
They should have called the emerging artist stage the really bad band name stage.
Yeah.
Linda Rutherford and Celtic Fire.
This is the stage
They all-
they'll pass out in a field if the acid went bad.
They all thought they were going to make it to. This is their big break.
Yeah.
Well, this is where they had to go for shade because no, it's no joke because the Griffiths Air Force Base where they had Woodstock, it was like a mile walk between the two stages, and there was no shade at all.
Oh my
and
God.
and the emerging artist stage was the only place that had a roof that had a place for them to stand.
Yeah.
Away from the sun for a little while.
My brain is boiling out of my ears.
And listen to Bijou Phillips.
Bijou.
Bijou.
At least Muse made it. you
Oh,
know?
Gesundheit. Sorry. Bijou. Bijou.
Sounds like a little anime show.
It does. Yeah.
Bijou.
Bijou.
Bijou. Haha.
Woodstock 99. You know, as Woodstock 69 Altamont was the end of the 60s technically.
Right.
But Woodstock 99.
And literally.
Yeah, check.
I mean,
in terms of
chronologically, it
dates and, like, the Mayan calendar.
yes.
But yeah, I guess Woodstock 99, the end of the 90s. I don't know what that means.
Literally again?
Personifies.
Yeah.
So just if you want to end a shitty decade, just have a Woodstock.
Yep.
somewhere.
Have a
That
huge
seems
festival.
to be- yeah.
Big outdoor festival.
Yeah.
We are next year is Woodstock going to be Woodstock's 50th anniversary.
Woodstock 19?
Woodstock 27.
Woodstock 27.
I think next year is the
252.
50th, and because math is hard, I just
Yeah.
don't numbers. I understand shapes, but
Yes.
numbers are.
You're getting good at your colors, too.
I got some colors figured out.
You got your colors
Who's
down.
going to headline
But-
Woodstock 19?
I meant to look it up, but then
Oh, it's real.
didn't. I think they're going to have it. They might. They
Oh.
talked about it, but I was curious to who would you imagine would be at Woodstock?
I mean,
50.
You got to have
Woodstock
a
4.
Dave Grohl acoustic set
Yes.
That'd be nice.
on the Sam Goody stage. At the Bud Light Platinum VIP experience, Vern Troyer's ghost will urinate on your face.
Kid Rock will be playing at the demerging artist.
Kid Rock will be the only
Oh.
returning artist because he's prepping for his 2020 presidential
Yes.
run.
Right.
Just
That's-
makes sense.
And,
He'll release his candidacy
and then
there.
there's
yeah.
the intimate Kanye spoken word tent where Kanye passes out MAGA hats and we all wear them and he yells at us. And it's an interactive artistic experience.
Yep.
So
I love that.
Woodstock 19 coming up.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yep.
That's brilliant. So here we got Woodstock 99, July 22nd through the 25th at Griffiths Air Force Base in Rome, New York. Rome.
That's fun to say.
Some of the sponsors there, not a lot. We had
No.
Columbia House. who had a Columbia House membership? I did not.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Is that where you could get like
Look at
40
Jenna's
CDs?
so confused.
I'm like, what is it?
Jenna's only 20. She's
I
like,
loved
don't
reading
know what
that
this is.
shit. You could be like, oh, I could get that. I could get that CD. I could get that CD. You get like 20 CDs
Oh.
for like.
They're only a
$10.
penny?
Yeah. they're all-
Yeah,
Exactly.
You literally got
I can get Korn's entire discography for 5 cents.
You literally got a big sheet of stamps with
Yeah.
all the bands on
Yeah.
it, and you'd peel the
mail
stamps
that
off,
shit.
lick them, stick them, put it in the mail, and
Could you
like
double
4
those as
years
Subway,
later-
Subway
And-
Club stamps?
No, you couldn't.
You
do
couldn't.
That. They wouldn't do that.
They wouldn't
Subway
transfer
Club.
over.
They will not transfer. And then 68 weeks later, you got a big box of CDs in the mail.
Yeah.
Fun.
And then you
Machine here.
went into debt perpetually
Right.
because you never actually paid them the real money,
Yeah.
and they sent collection.
And they-
officers
That's a
after you.
teenager's introduction to debt.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Columbia House.
Yeah.
So it's like when you buy those fancy
A very
pennies.
fitting
Yeah.
sponsor. Yeah.
And then we got Dove ice cream.
Dove ice
Yummy.
When I'm trying to chill during the vertical horizon set, I just want to bite into a dove and squeeze some tits. Bro.
I try to not get Dove ice cream confused with Dove body lotion products because
that clearly wasn't a sponsor.
They're
there.
both creamy,
Yes.
which is misleading.
Yep.
Yeah.
But pistachio
I'm
magnolia
supposed to rub
does
this
not
ice
taste
cream
as
on my
good.
genitals?
Why is it so
You
cold?
say so. Harley Davidson.
And Toro lawnmowers.
Toro lawnmowers.
Those two are just fucking confusing.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Because in 20 years, when you're going to have to buy a lawnmower, you're going to remember Woodstock 99 and the Toro stage.
I like how Harley Davidson, though, it's popped up again. I mean, although there were no Hells Angels at
know.
Woodstock 99, there were some, but they
Yeah.
were too old to stab.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
tried.
Harley Davidson
Yeah.
wheelchairs.
Please stab me.
I can't lift my baseball bat. It's you. But I'm here. I love Bush.
The 90s are dead.
I think Woodstock 99 was like a gigantic avatar of how gross the late 90s
Yeah.
was.
The 90s, it starts off, it's kind of this, all right, we can go, the 80s, right, is this, period that I didn't live in, by the way. Oh, I did for a year, but, it's this period of, economic prosperity and establishment and, the patriarchy and, everything. And in the 90s, you got old Willie coming in. Things
Old
are gonna,
Slick Willie.
Slick Willie,
Moving on and playing
grunge.
Oh, Billy Boy.
Playing a saxophone. Playing a
got
sax.
Our Prez is playing the sax. He's getting BJs, And then I think the turning point of the '90s was when TRL happened on MTV. I think that's when pop culture shifted. And
That at least was a downshift for MTV.
yeah,
I don't know. I never watched TRL. I remember because I did grow up in the 80s and I was a teenager in the early 90s. So I grew up with MTV when it was still awesome. When it was at the heyday of awesome because they still had videos, but they had embraced a ton of animation.
Yeah.
So Beavis and Butthead was on, Ren and Stimpy. There was The State, there was Liquid Television, there was Aeon Flux. And then you could still see that Paperboy video. You'd be like, do-do-do-do-do if you want to, because then I can see if I want you. And Dr. Dre.
All I can say is that my
Life is pretty. Yeah, a little blind
Alternative.
melon. Things were good.
That beat.
Things are nice.
Fun.
I was 15. I was riding around in cars and smoking weed with my buddies.
And then Carson Daly happened.
And ruined everything.
What's up, guys? You're watching MTV. I got the Backstreet Boys backstage, and I have no personality whatsoever. Thanks for watching. That's my Carson Daly.
That was really solid.
That was
Yeah.
good.
I was
100% accurate.
instantly
Quack.
bored.
Yeah.
I was there.
I
was
close
there.
my
Hey,
eyes.
Eminem, how's it going? What's your name? What's your real name? That's a double pun because Eminem has a song. My name is.
I see. I'd like
See,
to
Carson Daly would also have to explain his jokes. 'Cause,
Yeah.
see. I wouldn't know. Didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Didn't support it. Don't support him neither.
But leading up to Woodstock '99 is the emergence of you go from grunge.
Which
To
was good,
new
and
metal.
some kick-ass
New
hip hop.
metal. And
I'd like to say, yeah,
you
Hip-hop,
out-
yeah.
early
Yes.
'90s was beautiful for grunge, and we had amazing hip hop coming out.
Yeah.
We had the Chronic and
Yeah.
all kinds of good shit, and it was a great blend together. They didn't have to put them in the same song,
Yeah.
but everybody could still hold hands and enjoy their
then-
Nirvana album
Yeah.
and their Dr. Dre album.
And then someone at
Together.
Warner Bros. Was like, hey, this rap? And then there's the rock. You just put them together, you'll make
Smush them
money.
together.
Make more money.
Remember when they
Make
tried it
double
with
the
country and they had that stupid band Big and Rich and they had that song about riding cowboy?
Titties in my face, hold on down all over the place.
That was terrible.
They were at Woodstock '99, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they were.
The moonshine stage.
But yes, so a good movement in '90s just sort of devolved into shit,
Yeah.
into pure
Yeah,
shit,
commercialism.
dude rock, cock rock,
Bro
Cock
rock.
rock.
new rock,
New metal.
Frat rock.
new metal.
Frat metal.
NU umlauts. metal.
Yes.
Yes. So, Woodstock '99 was born.
And thus it was.
Thus it was.
And it made so many people so angry.
And it was
Everyone was
expensive.
so angry.
It's a lost generation. What do we have to fight for? Where's our war?
We don't have nothing to rebel against.
So fuck this toilet.
Exactly. We're going to take it out on the porta potties.
I'm gonna burn this ATM machine. It's symbolic.
Gonna burn it to the ground.
Woodstock 99 was intended to be a celebration for the 30th anniversary of the original
Remember
Woodstock.
the 60s? And everyone's like, no, dude, just blare that biscuit.
Well, it's funny though too, because some people were trying to hold on to that whole hippie image. Like
Yeah.
you see that they're like, oh no, it's about peace, and it's like, is it?
No.
You guys don't care about peace.
Yeah, I saw one interview with a guy who's just like, dude, there's like 5 old hippies here. Everybody else is just bros. Like,
Yeah.
Well, dude,
broed it
if
up.
you were the old hippie at Woodstock 99,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, you were gross.
You were gross.
No,
Yeah.
no one was happy to
Yeah.
see you.
You never left the grounds of Woodstock 69. You're still wandering around.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Cool. Hey, oh, is that James Brown? Oh, I missed him in 69.
I knew it would happen if I waited long enough.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was held at Griffith Air Force Base, which I think we established. It had 220 actual ticket holders and 10,000 workers. And the site
220,000.
220,000 official attendees, right? But there's going to be tons of gate crashers.
You gotta crash the gate, bro. Fucking Woodstock, then? Oh,
I
yeah.
just made this fake possible.
Vertical Horizon's playing. Let's go.
But with the accounted for people, the festival site temporarily became the 3rd largest city in New York State.
Wow.
And that's a fun fact.
That is a fun
That's
fact.
a city that I want to be the mayor of.
You-
Today is
for 3
Got
days.
your visor on, upside down,
every
backwards.
morning begins with when we all do our I chant.
God damn it!
And we
stop
pray to
with
the
the
bush
Alice in
gods.
Chains chant. Stop.
And then we'll have an ICP seminar at noon.
ICP.
And all that is just spraying Fago and taking off our pants.
Right.
Oh,
They try and sell
Fago.
you a
Fago.
timeshare.
Yeah, I always mispronounce that.
I like to pronounce it Fajo. So I think it makes it sound fancy.
They should have been a sponsor.
It's yeah, Fajo.
Oh, Fajo.
It's LaCroix, but more Detroit.
Oh, there's a fun fact too. There was no room at any of the local hotels because there was a Baseball Hall of Fame ceremony going on at the same time. So the hotels had to turn away the likes of Alanis Morissette, Howard Stern, and George.
Isn't that
Clinton.
ironic?
I was waiting for
Someone
that.
had
Woodstock
to do it.
99, but you can't get a room.
But see, if George Clinton had been like, I'd be like, nah, I ain't got no room in the hotel, but you can stay at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do have weed, right?
George Clinton can stay at my house forever.
Alanis
Basement.
Morissette, you can sleep in the tool shed, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
And keep your
I
mouth
have
shut.
a tent.
But the Parliament Funkadelics got to stay in the garage.
Yeah.
I
They
just
will
don't have
burn it
room.
down.
You don't let them in your house. George, you're cool.
So it was really hot. This is an important thing, is that it was so hot.
Yes.
Ah, bro.
It was so hot
Double digits.
that day.
Triple digits.
Triple digits.
I've been pounding
Triple digits.
Zima since like fucking 9 a.m., bro. I'm fucking hot, man.
It was so hot. And they're on tarmac, which
Ugh.
is, you don't get to say that word every day.
No.
So I'm glad I got tarmac.
Revel.
Because they're at an Air Force base and there's
Maybe
no
you don't.
trees. There's no trees and there's 1.5 mile walk between stages. So everybody, they're so hot.
You're just
And
hot.
they're so thirsty.
Walking.
And
It's like our Trail of Tears, dude. It's symbolic. That's just the Zima talking, bro.
No, bro.
Going from bush to corn, dude, is like the hardest walk of my life. Oh, yeah.
my God. Yeah, that was like singularly one of the funniest and most offensive
Yeah.
things I have ever heard in my life.
It popped in my head, and I was like, let's do it.
But it was.
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
it was like the Trail of Tears for the bros.
Yeah.
For the bros of the late 90s. Oh, they suffered. Oh, they suffered so greatly, and thus they had to grab titties.
Yeah.
Spend $4 on water bottles.
Yeah.
Well, and everybody was mad because everything was very expensive. But they were not allowed to bring in their own food and drink. They were held hostage by the prices there.
Bro,
Were they allowed to leave, or do you just stay in
I
this
think,
hell?
I think they could
Wanna
leave.
bus?
I think they could leave if they want to.
It's like, what, you're just
Nope,
like,
you're in.
you're stuck there all day.
You bought the ticket.
Could
You're
leave
in.
if you wanted to, baby.
Nope.
You're in the jungle.
But no, I left my dog in the car. I gotta go.
$4. Want a bottle? Holla.
Oh God.
Oh, trail of tears. Okay, come on. All right, so everything was really expensive, and it's really, really hot. And John Scher is, he's one of the guys who's one of the promoters, he's one of the guys who set all this stuff up. But he's also the guy who all the money is going to.
Classic.
So John Scher was the promoter and organizer of Woodstock 99. And he just so happens to be the head of Metropolitan Entertainment Group, who just so happened to be half-owned by Ogden Entertainment, who just so happened to be the concession supplier for the vendors. Metropolitan Entertainment Group also just so happens to be the company in charge of the pay-per-view event and the live album. Also, vendors had to pay $500 to be able to sell at Woodstock, period.
And that's the birth of capitalism. Oh, yeah. Right there.
Or the exploitation of capitalism.
You mean I gotta pay $500 to sell my homemade pieces and rip off dead shirts? Shut up.
Gosh.
I have a quote here from John Scher. He says, there's very little commercialism here. Show me where it is.
Show me.
Show me the money.
Just show me where the commercialism is here.
Pepsi, Toro, Dove ice cream.
And show me your tits.
Well, that was something really, really shitty that they were doing, is while the event was happening, Woodstock 99 had a website going on, and they were showing pictures on their website of half-naked women just as it was happening, without obtaining consent or any age verification. And they had such classy tags like, a nice pair. And my favorite, the really original one, show us your tits.
Wow.
Show us your tits.
Woodstock 99 had a Twitter.
Oh my God.
Right. Well, the theme of Woodstock 99 truly was rape.
Yeah.
It really was. It was pretty bad. It was very rapey.
Fire and rape.
It was like dolphins were there.
Yes.
Yeah, and dolphins rape.
Dolphins are really rapey.
It's just like being in a whole
know this.
like group of dolphins and ducks.
I still can't go to
And
sleep.
you're the cute one.
Are ducks rapey?
Ducks are really rapey.
They have crazy coily penises
I knew that.
that they use.
Do they jab them at you?
Yeah.
They jab.
Thank God ducks don't have music festivals.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Oh God. Pale in comparison.
kind of funny. We were quacking earlier
Yeah.
as a warm up, and then you bring this
Quack,
duck thing up.
quack.
It's all relative.
Well, because
Can
honestly,
I get a quack, y'all?
I don't know how.
Quack.
I don't know how to make how rapey this is funny.
Right.
So there, here come the ducks.
I'll do my best.
Let's give it a
Ducks.
try. Give it the old
Here come the ducks and the dolphins.
college bro try.
Before we talk about rape, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Baker's Wife Donuts. Thank you so much. We eat your donuts every time we talk about rape. Thank you.
Super crispy, nice and sugary.
Yes.
I like the decoration.
As you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, so this was super rapey.
Where's the commercialism?
Well, one of the other promoters, this is another great quote. He says, I don't think rape in a mosh pit is conceivable. You can barely move in a mosh pit. It's worse than a subway at rush hour.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, how can you rape at a... But it's terrible. We got to address all the rape. It's bad.
Yes.
There was, yeah. And I'm done addressing the rape.
A lot of burning, too.
I watched a
Lot of
little bit
burning.
of I watched a little footage of Woodstock 99,
Yeah.
and yeah, every time they would show like a lady on the mosh pit or like crowd surfing,
On someone's shoulders.
yeah, well, or just crowd surfing. There's immediately just
There's
like
just
8 hands reaching up and
But you
just
see the terror on their faces.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get into this, but it's fucking terrifying to be
Yeah.
there in the middle. 220,000 people at
Yeah.
least, and you are completely
And 200,000
surrounded.
of them
Yeah.
are dudes.
Like,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I just honestly want to vomit. I can't even and only 8 people got arrested for rape, and it shows how little it was reported. I
Right.
mean, but let's get into, speaking of rape, let's talk about corn.
Yeah. I was ripped as a child. Now I make the wild rock and roll.
Because
no,
Wait,
that's
that's
nope.
that's disturbed.
Nope.
Can't stop.
Gonna get your
feeling titties.
Gonna get your new metal card pulled.
See, I don't have a new metal card. I hate that shit. I am not well versed in any of this music. I was still listening to
I
The
don't
Cure
listen to
in
it
the
every
late
day.
90s.
I am guilty. Not anymore, but back in the day.
I'm a new metal
Yep.
survivor.
Yes,
Nice.
exactly. I'm a recovering new metal
Listener.
listener. Yeah.
Terrible. But Limp Bizkit, it really gets a lot of blame for everything
go.
that goes down.
Please
Yeah.
defend
Here
Limp
we go.
Bizkit.
This
Yeah.
is the real.
moment
Let's
I've
get
been waiting
into
for.
the
Yeah.
meat of Woodstock '99. So everybody,
blame us? Because we're famous. Yeah.
So I was watching clips of like all the like TV produce or like the news channels talking about it, and they're like, and that band Limp Bizkit, they were the ones who incited riot and fire in the crowd at Woodstock '99. Sorry, I
true.
was like working into my broadcast
It
voice.
was
I
good.
like your
It was good.
broadcast
I saw
voice.
where
Yeah,
you're going
it
with
was
this.
nice.
This is like your audition
Okay.
reel
Yeah.
for KWQC. There's a moment that I'd like to recreate from Limp Bizkit's set. I think it's during the intro to Nookie, where I don't know if you recall seeing this, but Fred Durst's mic kind of like goes out. So they're just doing this. And like you can hear, like I think the audience can hear Fred Durst's mic, but he can't hear it in the monitors. So he's just like doing his like little like frat khaki like like
Yankees head.
kind of stroll, and he's like, "Yo!" He's like trying to like say something, like, and he's like, "Wait, can anybody hear me out there?" And then like he doesn't, obviously, like no one's like, "Yes, Fred," like, he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And he's just like for 5 minutes just like walking around, and I can't just imagine being in like the crowd, and this build up to fucking Nookie is happening, and Fred Durst doesn't think anyone can hear him, but we can totally hear him. And,
we can hear you.
we can hear you, Fred. Fuck this, yo!
Makes me want to cry.
What the fuck,
I
y'all?
want you to take all that negative energy, and I want you to fuck it up. Yeah,
We
very
can hear
profound.
you. Yes.
So yeah,
Keep
Now
keep
you're-
keep
but
singing.
don't blame
the-
Biscuit.
Don't blame the biscuit,
Well,
brah.
Jonathan Davis from Korn really lays it on thick on Fred Durst. He's
Yeah.
just like, all the raping, all the gang raping.
It's all Fred's fault,
It's
man.
all Fred.
Fuck
Fred Durst was on the microphone
that.
where he was just like, hey, and during this song, just rape.
Yep.
Just rape.
But
they
for
they
the
shouldn't have.
fucking record, Jonathan Davis, there were gang rapes while Korn was playing too.
Limp Bizkit-
There.
Word.
So
Limp
there.
Limp Bizkit shouldn't have played Just Rape Someone tonight.
No.
That
I think-
that was in poor taste.
Yeah.
It was.
What if Sublime had been there?
Oh,
Because if it wasn't for date rape, I'd never get laid.
oh, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah, then I mean they could have really directly actually pointed that at someone.
Yeah, and then their song Break Stuff, right?
Breaks
Well,
down.
that's when everything happened. That's
Yeah.
that's where all the focus of the blame is. Like it's when Limp Bizkit started playing break
Break
stuff.
Stuff, yeah.
But a lot of shit went down way before Limp Bizkit got on stage because
Right.
Insane Clown Posse was on stage before Limp Bizkit was.
Let's take a
ICP.
second to like. Can you repeat that again? It's almost like hard to like envision that Insane Clown Posse was at Woodstock '99 having microphones to a crowd of hundreds of thousands of people.
Oh yeah, no, they
and
were
getting to express words and
somehow the restraining order had been lifted and they were
Yeah.
allowed to speak to the public again. I don't know.
they're still going though. Okay,
Still going
real
strong.
quick. You know what I'm going to talk about,
The
right?
beef between
Shaggy Two Dope
You guys
tried
get
to
excited.
drop kick Fred Durst
During
the
the
other
show.
day. And I think it's all preparation for Woodstock 19.
Yeah, no, it literally
Oh,
it's
it's like they're
Yeah.
building it.
Oh, they're
They're
building
building
it
the
up.
anticipation.
because they just I heard about it today. And it's just like they keep referring back to the shit that happened 20 years, 30 years
because
ago.
the beef
yeah.
between them, which I didn't know existed until reading this article, was sparked at Woodstock
Yeah.
99.
Wow.
Because apparently Fred Durst was like, yeah, I want to meet these clowns. And then, like, the clowns were like, yo, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Huff paint. And they never met, so Fred was like, oh, fuck them. Fast forward, like, almost 20 years later, they're playing at some festival on the same bill, which is like, this still happens. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
how do
Just
I move there?
Going strong.
And
Yeah.
Shaggy Two Dope, one of the two primary clowns of Insane Clown Posse. Primary clowns. I haven't said that ever. He like waltzes on stage and then just jumps in the air with both feet, and his feet get like an inch away from just kicking Fred Durst's head off his body.
Nice.
but he didn't connect.
Did he land it?
No, he
No.
didn't. No, and then he just
Oh,
fell
he
down
fell
and was
back.
immediately tackled.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, that should have happened at Woodstock.
I know.
At least
Yeah.
he committed, though.
Yeah. Oh my
Fred
God.
Durst was like, pussy! You're a clown, pussy!
That is so weird.
That's a great
I don't know why
spot.
any of them even care anymore.
So the spirit of Woodstock 99 still lives on.
It's going to live forever. Well, Insane Clown Posse threw $100 bills into the crowd and incited a melee.
yeah, got
Yeah.
people
And
riled.
they got
That can get
everybody
you
all
4
riled up.
water bottles.
Got people got people all riled. up.
Precious currency.
And, yeah.
And I can't speak. Rage Against the Machine. They set American flag on fire. Where are all the...
That was until later.
so that was after.
Yeah,
That's
Pretty
so,
cool. Well, it had fire involved.
That was that Durned bass player. He was always riling stuff up.
Yeah. He was always climbing trees. At the
Yeah, well, I think
VMAs.
he was overshadowed by all the other people
Yeah.
in the band, and just had to I have to do something, get somebody to pay attention.
He
to me.
secretly wanted to be in Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else wanted to protest censorship and shit.
Yep.
He's like, nah, dude, I'm just trying to get fucked up.
it was a very strange mixture of bands.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, when you look at Willie Nelson and James Brown and Rusted
Moby.
Root
The
and
best part for me
Moby.
is that, on Friday, James Brown opened the fucking East stage.
Before that, they had
And G-Love and Special Sauce is after James
Right.
Brown.
Well, maybe he was going to be too tired if he had to play late.
That's true.
That could be true. It
Like,
could have
I
been
only-
or maybe James Brown was like, I gotta get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here
I only played 2:00 in the afternoon.
before the Offspring come on.
Hot pants.
And then just seeing the audience transition
Gonna make you dance. Sorry.
between, no, it's okay.
Sorry.
Between Sheryl Crow and DMX.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And
is there any crossbreed
I
there?
want to see that collaboration.
What?
getting back to all the things that
Yeah, shouts out
happened.
to Scher Crow.
Getting back to everything that happened before Limp Bizkit got on stage and started taking the blame for everything. So Insane Clown Posse threw $100 bills into the crowd. People were raped during Korn.
Sure.
Kid Rock encouraged everybody to throw shit at the stage. But the main offender, I'd say, that happened right before Limp Bizkit was the fact that Alanis Morissette played. I think that that's probably what drove everybody
That
into
would
an
make
angry
me wanna
frenzy.
break some
She
shit.
ain't even from here. She's Canadian.
She has got the most, and I didn't realize it until this year because I lived in the 90s and I just accepted things for how they were. But she has
Yeah.
the most annoying voice of all time.
like Janko pants. Just accept it.
it's like
One hand in my pocket and the other one is unconsensually touching a boobie.
it's terrible. So I think really she's to blame
Yep.
for a lot of the anger that and the rage and the fire.
That's what, the ticking time bomb of everyone's emotions that just exploded.
And then Limp Bizkit just gave them permission.
They
you know?
intentionally had this buildup of look at on that day on the East stage. It starts off with the tragically hip Kid Rock. To start things off. You come after Kid Rock with Wyclef Jean and the Refugee All Stars.
And he played a really, really shitty.
Didn't he try to do some Jimi Hendrix
He tried to
shit?
do some Hendrix,
Oh,
and he smashed his guitar, and
my
it just
God.
doesn't look
Yo.
right.
No.
It's so
when
bad.
he smashes his guitar, it's
And then after
it's
you
rough, rough.
look at this 3-headed monster of Counting Crows,
Ugh.
Dave Matthews Band, and Alanis Morissette. If
Yep.
I was at Woodstock 99 and I had to endure that, and then Limp Bizkit came on, I am getting in the fucking pet, bro.
like, seriously.
See you in the
I'm
pit,
pounding
bro.
some Zeem, and I'm getting in the pet, and I'm throwing bows.
And I'm gonna do a little gang rape.
And
I might gang rape a little bit.
I'm gonna touch some dick.
I'm gonna get an $8 slice of za, get
Yep.
some Zims, hit the pit, bro.
in the pet.
I'll throw
Try to
some-
touch some dick.
I'm gonna drop some bones on them.
Yeah. And then you, oh my God, you go from Biscuit to Rage to Metallica.
In all fairness,
You're gonna burn things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like Rage was the only band that was kind of appropriate to be at a Woodstock festival.
Sure.
If you want to look at Woodstock philosophically.
Oh.
Because
From-
they're political.
Because
or
it was a
something.
political,
Yeah.
they actually have a point to their existence. Whereas it's tell me a great thing about a Bush song.
Have
Tell
you
me.
seen the movie Fear
I have not.
I haven't.
with Mark Wahlberg
Is
and
that
Reese Witherspoon?
Starring Nick Nolte.
Because they play, it's all Bush on the soundtrack, and
Oh.
the song Machine Head plays 4 times, and it creates a great drinking game.
That's with
Every time
Gavin
Bush comes
Stefani,
on.
right?
Yeah.
He was in that band?
Yeah, Gavin
Stefani.
Is
Yeah.
that Gwen Stefani's brother?
from
That was her husband. I just figured that he probably took her last name.
Oh.
Because, status.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's
then.
not her brother.
Not her brother. Not her brother.
It was her husband.
Oh gosh. Well, learned something new about a lot.
And the other thing we need to address is Creed headlined.
Oh, and Creed made fools of themselves.
Yeah.
Because Creed brought out Robbie Krieger from
Yeah.
The Doors. And The
Who was
Doors
basically just an old man at this
Well,
point.
and The Doors didn't play at Woodstock.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. So it just
So-
made no sense.
Plus, also, Creed
Here's
is
some
dumb.
guy from the
Yeah.
60s. Clap.
we
It makes sense, right?
we thought we had to bring something with us from the 60s.
Robbie
so
Krieger, he didn't
this
even
is
know
all
he didn't even know where he was. He was like, they just
He-
went to his house.
Scott Stapp broke in with
Yeah.
a gun to his head.
Yeah,
He's like, you're coming to Woodstock 99.
You're coming with us, old man.
All right, free ride.
Oh my gosh.
Are you Jim Morrison?
Jim, are you back?
It's Jim.
You have a white flowy shirt on.
We've been waiting for
Robbie
you.
Krieger was at Woodstock 99.
Yeah, that's what we
Yes.
said.
Yes.
Yep.
He got kidnapped.
Yes, voice of God.
Yes,
Oh, he was there.
Yeah,
That's what we
that's
said.
what we're talking
But
about.
the Doors didn't play.
No.
No.
And they didn't play at Woodstock 69.
No.
The Doors were not at the original Woodstock.
Let's stop talking about the Doors and Robbie Krieger. Let's move on.
Can you quack like Jim Morrison?
Quacking, quacking.
I don't know why you're making fun of Rob Krieger. He's probably a good guy.
Yeah, Robbie Krieger's a good guy.
Quacking, quacking.
He doesn't deserve your abuse. Oh, God.
quacking.
Oh, Quail.
I'm looking at this page of some of these emerging artists. Going
All right,
back to
let's- let's
how they
play a
should have
game.
changed.
Let's play a game. Real band on the emerging artist stage or fake band?
Oh, let's do this.
I love
yeah,
this.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm
I don't
in.
remember what the list looks like.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I don't. I can't. I didn't even look at it.
So
So I have-
first
I have-
off, the it's called the AMP3.com emerging artist stage. What is
Fake band.
AMP3? No.
I know.
After was one of the sponsors.
AMP3. What the fuck is that? Is that like Napster?
It was
or,
nothing.
like-
They just added. They just took letters and added
Yeah.
.com to it because they thought
You could
That
do
was
that.
like
That's
that
how-
Mountain Dew energy drink, wasn't it?
AMP.
Oh.
Yes, AMP3 was Mountain Dew.
AmpKid.com.
Makes so much sense.
right.
Code Nuclear, brah.
Yeah, gone to the Code Red stage. And all right, so real emerging artist or fake emerging artist?
Let's do it. I think
We
it's- I
have
think we're playing.
Couch Mistake.
God, that sounds so gross.
I'm gonna say
I think it's fake.
fake.
You gonna go fake?
I'm gonna say fake.
Fake?
Oh, I know it's fake.
It is fake. Yeah.
I have the list here with you.
I think this is just me and Jeb playing.
All right.
Yeah.
How about let's see,
we're not
real.
Keeping my eyes closed.
I'm gonna read two names
we're
to
gonna
you.
keep our eyes
Give me
closed.
the real one
You
or
don't
the
have
fake
to have
one.
your eyes closed.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two.
Okay.
Let's see, Molar Opposites, Gargantua Soul,
Ooh,
which is the real band.
that's hard.
Gargantua Soul is the real band.
very good.
That's good. That's
Nice.
correct.
You did it.
Cause
Got it.
What did you say?
what was the first one you said?
Molar Opposites.
Because I liked that one.
Molar Opposites
That's a
are
good one.
Gargantua
Yeah.
Soul.
Okay.
But Gargantua Soul sucks.
All right.
That name
All right.
is
One more
terrible.
round.
No, like 12 more rounds. Let's go.
Yeah,
all
well,
day.
yeah, keep
I
this-
like this game.
Keep this going.
All right. 40 rounds. Go.
Go, Evan.
We got Serial Joe or Terminal Dave.
Jesus.
I'm gonna say Terminal Dave is real.
No, Cereal Joe's.
Dang it!
I think. I don't know.
Terminal Dave was about their friend. We're doing this one for Dave, man.
Woodstock 99 band name generator.
So is it real?
Put
Or
a dude's name with one syllable.
What was real?
And Serial Joe is real.
Oh, no.
Serial, as in serial killer. And I guarantee Serial Joe had a kazooist
Definitely.
that was mic'd up.
And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we raping for?
No, wrong decades.
Oh, my God. All
Bro
right.
with a ukulele like outside the burning pizza vendors.
All right. Which is the real band? Indigenous or Leverage?
I'm gonna go with
Indigenous.
Yep.
Very good.
Indigenous and all-white male reggae group.
Oh, dude, when I was watching some of that Woodstock footage, too, I was just imagining all the white dreadlocks.
Yep.
Oh,
So many
the
white
people
dreadlocks. So many.
dreadlocks.
And all the sunburn, too.
Wait, one more. Which
Okay.
one's real and which one's fake? Rattle basket or watership down syndrome?
Ugh, I already know the answer to this.
Or push monkey.
I'm just gonna not even.
I'm going
I'm
to
not
say
even.
water basket.
Yeah, water basket.
Water basket.
I got water baskets
That's
for
right.
SDP, bro. It's tight.
You know, they sound a lot like Candlebox.
I got grubbed
but-
by the lead singer of Push Monkey.
I got his dreads in my face, bro, in my mouth.
It tasted like a Slim Jim.
So,
It's all greasy and furry.
so we'll blame Biscuit, but doesn't like shit really?
I don't
hit
think
the
we
fan?
should blame Biscuit anymore.
No, I'm saying like you know,
Justice for Biscuit.
Yeah.
we as
Justice
a
for
society
free
have
Fred
chosen
Durst.
justice for Durst.
Justice for Durst,
And West Borland is cool,
and West
Yeah, I
Borland seems chill.
no matter what.
I think we can all agree
Fred
with that.
Durst is
yes.
directing a movie with
John Travolta.
right? Like, yeah,
That's okay.
that's
Nice.
cool.
All right.
You know, as long as he's not making Limp Bizkit records, that's
yeah.
I think it's a better
productive.
better avenue for him.
Yeah, but like, so yeah, Biscuit gets the blame, but doesn't like everything hit the fan during Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is fucking hilarious.
That's when everything gets set on
'Cause
fire.
they have the
Yeah.
candles, right?
Yeah.
Well, a group called PAX, they're a peace group. They're going to hold a vigil, and they gave everybody candles.
Yeah.
Now, I will not say that they gave them fire
You give a
because
bro-
I'm sure
you give a
everybody
bro
had a lighter.
candle, He's gonna want to burn a toilet.
I will not say they gave them fire, but they did give them an idea.
Sure.
Um,
Sparked an idea.
So that's when they set everything on fire, and they set everything on fire.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
why do people set toilets on fire, though?
so much poop and
I mean, that's so
Where are we gonna shit?
right.
Fred's
Like you can
concerned.
burn those.
Where are we gonna
t-shirts.
Hey, if you burn all the toilets down, then we can't shit anywhere.
Where are we gonna shit at?
Where we gonna shit?
But then at that point, by the end, that's where you can't tell if it's mud or
Mud
shit.
or poop.
You know what? It
That's
did
a fun
just
Woodstock
occur to me.
Oh,
game.
I wish we could play that.
Yeah. Mud or poop.
If you are stuck in the middle of a concert with 220,000 people, though, how do you get out to the porta potties?
fucking don't.
You
You
shit
shit
where
your
you
pants.
are. You
You
just
shit where you stand.
That's
Just let
what
You
it,
shit your
acid's
pants
for.
like
let
D.
it,
Boone.
let it fall out your Jinko.
They were a
Your
lot.
Jinko cargo pants, shorts. Just
That's why the legs flare out.
Yeah.
They're perfect for shit.
That's why they're that dark blue color
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it doesn't show
You can't
brown
shit your
stains.
pants in skinny jeans.
But I was like,
You can't.
No.
You can see like the little nuggets
Yeah.
Yeah.
pressed
A little
against your.
blob right against your groin.
and
Yeah.
if you pee in cargo pants, it just looks like
Yeah.
you're sweating.
It's just
So,
sweat. It's
yeah.
just sweat.
It's just spilled Zima.
Yeah.
Smells like it.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Or they take the empty water bottles, pee in them.
And then sell
Wrong.
them
And
for
then
$2.
throw 'em at
The
Kid Rock.
I
discounted
was
rate.
gonna say Kid Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's but he wanted people to throw stuff at him. That's why the water bottles got pelted at. Some people are like, Kid Rock had everybody to throw water bottles at him because they were protesting the high price of water, which would be a really stupid way to protest.
It makes total sense if you're in Woodstock 99. Like, you gotta understand, logic is checked out when you
Yeah.
like enter the premises.
True. But I do
Kid Rock was just
appreciate-
scooping them
When
up
you're in the
backstage.
pit trying to love someone,
with water.
Yeah, he was just scooping them all up and like
Yeah.
reselling.
Oh god.
I get that though.
Smart
Being in a
businessman.
band, I appreciate people throwing stuff at me because I am
Sure.
in a punk band, and
Like-
it's true. People throwing stuff at me does mean they like me.
well, what kind
Right.
of stuff?
Right.
Like,
Hopefully not bodily
Chainsaw.
fluids.
I've got a Ziploc baggie full of Woodstock
full of
mud.
switchblades.
Finger quotes. I gotta
Preferably
stop
just
using finger quotes
just
for
maybe
podcasts.
balled up napkins or popcorn.
Popcorn's
where are
good
you
to-
playing?
The hexagon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Those are all things you can acquire. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I take
easy.
that leaky the bucket that catches all the drips from the roof, and I like to
Yeah.
spat that at people.
Nice. That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the hexagon leaking?
I'm gonna
Get
start
your roof.
passing out.
Why is your roof leak, hexagon? Get your
Yeah.
roof fixed.
I'm gonna start passing out more candles at the hexagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes,
do that.
Keep giving people fire.
I still have blood from one of your shows on my purse.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Is that real blood Or is it fake blood, Murph?
We're not at any disclosure to say.
That's smart.
Back at Woodstock 99, the pit got fucking real, bro. And we try to, recreate that experience at all of our shows, minus unconsensual booby touching.
The last Murph show I was at, for the record, it was your album, CD release, some kind of a puppy
MP3
release.
download release.
You were releasing a bunch of animals into the wild.
Yep.
It was your animal release party. that was
it.
beautiful too. By the way, I loved that you guys did that. But I know there was a lot of crowd surfing going on.
Yeah.
But my favorite part is everybody got set down so gently.
Yeah.
It was adorable. They're like, "Wee, I'm crowd surfing," and then they're like, "Oh."
It's like, that's what moshing is today,
Yeah.
That's Minneapolis moshing.
Minneapolis
for you.
moshing.
They're like, "Oh, are you okay?" A little pat on the butt, off you go. But a non-sexual pat on the butt.
it's a
like, "Are you okay?"
confidence pat.
It's a consensual.
like you pat a little baby when you're holding it.
Yep.
You
Like
pat
a
their
swaddle.
little-
You can
like a
you
swaddle.
can pat a baby's butt, and it's not a big deal.
Who brought that baby into the Murph pit?
Yeah. Bring that baby into the pit.
Get that baby in the pit.
How many babies were born
Yeah,
at Woodstock?
yeah.
99?
One baby. There was a baby born at Woodstock, and that baby was David
that-
Lee Roth.
Baby was not one more
Baby Lee Roth. And they immediately tattooed him
Yeah.
with a Woodstock
Now, who would
logo.
that baby have been? And that baby was Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't keep up with what you kids are listening to
I
these
think it was
days.
Miley Cypress.
The new jam band, Couch Potato Chips.
What are you kids listening to these days?
I'm just still listening
The
to
people in this room.
Yeah.
I mean, I know who Adele is, but I wouldn't know an Adele song if it punched me in the nose. I think
and bring fire
To the
to the flame.
you bring fire to the flame.
Yeah.
Watch it
Well,
burn.
that doesn't
wild.
make any sense at all.
That doesn't make any sense
That's what
at
Adele
all.
says.
You
Huh?
don't, because fire perpetuates itself. You don't need to bring more fire to
No.
it.
Yep.
The flame represents the spirit of the 90s.
Okay.
And the fire represents Zima intoxicated bros.
Yep.
And
Yep.
hemp necklaces.
Yes.
Necklaces.
Oh, seashell hemp necklaces.
blowing up.
Puka shells. Is that what they're? Are
Puka
they?
shell.
Are they puka shells?
Puka shells, 25 bones.
Is that
It's like if you had $10, would you buy a water bottle or 2 hacky sacks?
Two hacky
Woodstock
sacks.
99. 2 hacky sacks every time.
That's tough. We do have a price listing here of some of this shit.
Yeah.
Let's go over what made people so angry in the late 90s about prices. Considering it's 2018 and this is what everything
Considering the
costs
last music
now.
festival I was at, I spent like $20 on a pizza.
Yep.
I spent $20 on a pizza yesterday at home.
Yep.
And it was a frozen pizza out of my freezer, and
Yeah.
Eric just charged me $20 for it, and I'm getting really sick of this shit because I paid for groceries at the grocery store, and
You
I
got
shouldn't have to pay you.
You got to pay for
He's
it.
still paying off his vendor
Anyway.
bill at Woodstock.
He's a freezer troll.
That was $500, 99 money.
99 money.
Ooh.
Bud Light Platinum money, dude.
Yeah. Bud Light Lime wasn't even a thing, bro.
Oh my god, that made me think we were watching Hot Ones, where they like eat buffalo wings and they interview people, and
Yeah.
Tenacious D was on. And they had this fucking awesome story about how they were on this, was it like MGD blind date sort
Yeah,
of contest
yes.
where people
Miller
would call
Genuine
into
Draft?
They'd call into the radio station and they win tickets to go see a band, but they didn't know who
Like
the band
a
was.
big band.
Right?
It's going to be a big
It's
band
gonna be
playing at a
secret.
small
Could
venue.
be Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Could be TLC.
Could be
I
Guns.
don't know.
Could be Guns and fucking
probably
Roses.
is.
Right.
Bush.
And so they go. All these people go to this concert, and it turns out to be Tenacious D, and everybody was angry.
They were
so
fucking pissed.
mad.
So pissed off.
I would have
Jack
loved
Black
that.
was like, there was one person in the audience who was like, eh. But I was like, oh, that's like terrible. You poor guys. I don't know why it made me think of that. What took me off on that tangent? Anyway, so
MGD?
So here are the probably
99
MGD.
money.
99 money. So here's the prices that made everybody angry. At Woodstock 99, bottle of water, $4.
$4? You fucking kidding me, bro?
$4 to take a
$4.
water bottle and splash it on my head on some boobies and throw it at Kid Rock? I'm in.
I'll take 6.
Slice of pizza.
Za?
Should we let's play prices right.
Okay. I'm going to go last so I can play off everyone else.
Yeah, let's just do straight up prices right rules. So, okay, slice of pizza. $6.50 for Jenna.
$6.51.
$6.51 for Eric.
Suck it.
Going 652.
$6.52.
I went there.
All right, Evan wins.
Oh.
$7.
Shit.
$7
I love
on
this
a slice of
game.
pizza.
I'll go last every time.
No.
All right, hot dogs. Hot dog. Hot dog.
Can I get a New York dog?
Hot-
I'm gonna say
$29.
Hot dog.
I'm gonna say $4.
$4 for Eric's in with $4 for a hot dog. Jenna, what's your bid?
$4.75.
$4.75 on a hot dog.
$5.50.
$5.50. Well, Jenna, closest without going over $5 on a hot dog.
I want a hot dog.
Does
Jay,
Does
what
not
else?
include the bun though. The bun was an extra $2.50.
God damn it!
No, that's
Shut
not
up.
true.
Oh,
I'm
my-
just
I was
kidding.
about to
Dude, just
throw
Don't
this
even ask
coffee.
for mustard.
Yeah.
Just give me,
Don't ask.
just give me the dog, bro.
All right, we
Give
got
me the sass.
I don't need a bun, man. Can I get $1 off? I was just gonna put it in my pants so then people thought I had a penis. So when I'm grinding in the pit, it feels good.
All right, closest without going over. We're talking about a roast beef Sammy right now. Evan, what's your bid on a roast beef Sammy?
$6.50.
$6.50 on a roast beef Sammy. Jeb.
6.
This is 99 money too. So
99
that's
money.
like $29 right now.
Shit. I'm gonna say 6.22.
Jen is in at
Tax
6.22
included.
on a roast beef Sammy.
I'm gonna say I don't want to eat a roast beef sandwich at Woodstock 99. I'm out. I don't even care.
Eric wins. It's $7.
Okay.
Eric was right with not eating it at $7.
I wouldn't pay
All right.
shit. I'd just burn it down and steal that shit, bro.
Here we go. Very important. This is a really, really important bid. This is like the Winnebago. Okay, so this is like our showcase showdown.
Showcase showdown.
Plastic weed necklace.
Holy fuck.
Plastic weed necklace.
Jesus.
What
How
are we
much would
coming
I
in at?
pay or
Yeah.
how much it is?
How much is it?
Because I'm getting that credit card out.
This is really, really important.
you got
this is going to
square,
go with
bro.
your blacklight poster that you have
Yeah.
at home.
Oh, okay.
So,
My string cheese incident blacklight poster.
so what's our bids? Eric, what you coming in
I'm
at
gonna
on the plastic weed
say.
necklace?
Damn, that's tough. I'm gonna say $8.
$8. All right, Jenna.
Well, it depends on the
Way too
workmanship
low.
of the
Way too
hemp.
low, dude.
It depends on the workmanship of the hemp.
Dude, it's
No,
a fucking
it's
plastic
plastic.
weed necklace,
It's
bro.
plastic. It's plastic.
That's plastic.
Is it like when you throw to see boobies?
You can.
At New Orleans, yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. So this is also booby currency.
Yep.
It is
currency.
booby currency. Yeah.
Hey, if I give you like 4 plastic weed necklaces, can I see one nipple?
I just want to see one titty.
I just want to say one. I won't even touch it.
I won't even grab it. Much.
What about the guy next to me? Is
All right,
gonna
dude. Avenged Sevenfold's playing, and I'm just crying.
sevenfold.
They were there, right? They were in attendance.
Yeah, they were there.
Avenged Sevenfold were roadies for Lit. Or
And
whatever the fuck.
Seven Jesus 3 was there.
Seven Jesus 3.
They were great.
That's not a real band.
That's Turbulence.
Turbulence Neck.
Turbulent weed necklace.
All right. So
9/11 won't happen. That was a real jam band.
They were fucking wrong. They've been lying to us the whole time. 9/11 won't happen.
Oh, good.
$10.
Well, they didn't
For
even
the
get.
plastic
price
weed
of
That's
necklace?
how
did.
much the weed
I didn't get
necklace
to guess.
costs.
They didn't even get to
$10.
I
play.
would have told you 20.
I was right because I said.
Well, then
8.
you
I was
would have gotten
closest.
2, and you would have seen 4 boobs.
I would have seen 4 nips.
4 nips, but not all at one time.
Worth it.
No.
Over the course of a
It would have
day.
been spread out. One would be at the Jamiroquai dance pit, and the other would be on the Fat Boy Slim mosh.
How many suitcases?
Bro, I'm not
do
spending
you
all
think,
these at one time.
God,
How many?
Space them out.
spacing out my nip viewings.
How
Make
many,
this last all day long.
All weekend.
How many suitcases did Jim Iroquois need to bring for all his hats?
That's
Is that like one hat a suitcase?
That's
Or
one
can he
hat a
put 2
suitcase.
in there?
No.
Some maybe 2.
Well, he puts the hats in a hat box in the suitcase. So the
Okay,
hat box
okay.
takes up a lot of room. So
He
I'd
has
say
like
one.
a kick drum case for his hats.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the answer to that.
Okay, so you have to see 3 of the acts from Woodstock '99 on one stage in a row, in concession.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you gonna see? You have to see 3 of these acts.
Okay. So there's
like-
not much there
Who's
that I
your
would
ultimate
see.
Woodstock '99?
Oh, so are we
stage
taking
lineup?
actual-
Who would I actually see
Yeah,
from
yeah,
here? I would see, because I hate most of this. It's awful.
Definitely Krieg with Robbie Krieg.
Oh,
Krieger.
God. I would see
He's a good guy.
George Clinton and P-Funk All-Stars.
Sure, hell the fuck.
But, you know, I'm noticing live here, another good 4-letter band name
Live.
from the 90s. Do you think anyone got raped during their song, No, he won't be raped. No, he won't be scarred like that.
if you
I
break
hope
down
no one got raped
Yeah.
during that song.
That would be.
I just do.
Yeah, I have a feeling it happened.
Ice Cube was there, you guys. I'd see Ice Cube.
I always forget about Ice Cube.
Yeah, how did he just nobody even remembers that he was there?
Yeah.
No.
But Bruce Hornsby was there.
So I'm going to go
It's just the way it is.
with some of my favorites. Sticky Pistol.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with the String Cheese Incident.
Yeah.
And Jamiroquai.
Yo, this hemp necklace is kicking my ass.
I would see Muse
See,
I would
Muse.
see Muse.
at the show. I would see DMX.
Yeah. Oh,
And then I would see the Sheryl Crow DMX.
yeah.
collab.
Acoustic show.
Yeah.
And
Very
then
nice.
Not the Gigolo aunts?
I'd probably see Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah, I saw them once at Alpine Valley, and that was my Woodstock '99. But I didn't, touch any boobs. Touch some cock though.
Did you see his dick?
My own. I was like, yo, y'all can't get this. Only I can. I think if I'm at Woodstock,
This is
I'm
very
just gonna
consensual.
Go trash. I'm gonna make the trashiest fucking. I'm gonna see Lit. I'm gonna see Buck Cherry, and I'm gonna fucking see ICP to close it out.
You're gonna do it right then.
I'm gonna take PCP during ICP and find God.
Also,
That's my day.
That's-
And then discover there is no God.
Yeah, there's definitely no God.
Yeah, I went to find God and not
I went to Woodstock '99, and I will never find God.
so many P's.
another
dead.
time.
PCP.
That's actually when you show up at the gates of heaven.
God is
That's a question they
empty,
ask.
Just like
Were you at Woodstock '99? Well, can't come in. Sorry.
Oh,
There needs
That's
to
a
be
deal.
like
That's a deal breaker.
there needs to be a Woodstock '99 attendee dating service where you enter in your ticket number.
Stock chat.
Yeah.
Stock swipe.
Yeah, stock swipe.
Wood swipe.
Ooh.
Booby grab.
Got wood.
Meet up,
Sounds
grab a cup
horrible.
of coffee.
Grab a cup of coffee. Maybe
Relive the
maybe
pit.
maybe grab your boob.
Another snooze fest was Elvis Costello and Jewel. Back to back.
now, Elvis Costello, what are you doing? What are you saying here? Now, Jewel.
Jewel.
no,
I
I'm not-
won't
I'm not
throw
thinking-
Elvis.
Hands the Hermione, dear. Lick yours, don't touch my breast.
That song makes me so Irish. I liked it when
You have to sing it like a leprechaun.
I know whenever
I was a
serve someone-
fisherman's daughter.
Whenever I serve
Is
someone,
Jewel Irish? Or she's Canadian? Is everyone Canadian?
Everybody's Canadian.
no, she's from like Oregon or something. No, but whenever I
yeah,
serve someone
America's
a
Canada.
hams at work, a hams beer, I always go, my hams are small, I know, but they're not
Tomboys.
yours. Yeah, but it always goes so Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, don't knock Elvis
Okay,
Costello.
I revoke my opinion. I just don't think it was as extreme as
You know Elvis.
Total
Come
snooze
on.
fest, dude.
Now,
I'm,
he
I'm
wasn't
going to the
singing-
Offspring on the Duracell time.
The Offspring sucked, by the way. They on that, not all the time. Well, no, yeah, all the time. But that I heard
Sure.
them playing at Woodstock, and they were really off that day.
I've got a completely
That was bad.
unrelated Offspring story. My buddy had this Offspring tape that somehow got flipped. Yeah, a cassette tape. That's when that was actual legitimate.
Oh yeah, getting flipped.
Yeah. But we would listen to it backwards over and over. We'd just get really stoned and listen to it, and it was fucking awesome. But then one day, the tape flipped back to regular Offspring, and it just wrecked it. We're like, yeah, we're like, oh, we'll throw it away. It's no good anymore. We don't want it.
So
Gonna go see the Spring, the Offspring. Maybe you've heard
I'm gonna
of
get
them.
off to the spring.
Do you think the baby was born during the Offsprings?
I think.
the Offspring.
If I found that
I
out,
hope
like
so.
I'm drowning myself. I'm drowning in a pool. The drowning pool should have been
A
at Woodstock.
drowning
99.
pool.
Speaking of birth, how old was everyone during Woodstock '99?
see that? Yeah, that's a good question. I was in my early 20s.
Very nice.
I was
Yes.
4 years old.
I also would have been in my early 20s.
I was 10.
I just turned 18.
Okay.
I was
also lived in
99 in Woodstock years.
But this actually brings me to an interesting point, because I lived at that time. I lived in North Dakota. God knows why. Don't ask why. I'm not
Yeah.
from there. It was just I was there
Just
for.
blaring Bush every night,
well,
drinking moonshine.
drinking blackberry brandy
Oh,
and
yeah.
driving.
Because it's cold.
Not even close.
blackberry,
But I don't know if it was because I lived in North Dakota or if it was because of the late 90s, but I do recall meth being in its glory days at that age.
No, that's
late
just
90s, early 2000s.
That's North Dakota.
I
think that's
was
just
it
North Dakota.
Yep, that's a North Dakota.
Because I
thing.
wondered if meth had anything to add to
North-
Woodstock 99.
North Dakota.
North Dakota
Come
coffee.
for the meth. stay for the meth.
Right?
It's on the sign.
And then and then join a church.
They call that
And
North
repent.
Dakota. They call that North Dakota coffee.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, it was really prevalent though in North Dakota in the boy, I sure do say that like a Minnesotan.
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Oh, the meth was flowing in Dakota.
There was so much meth in the North
There was so
Dakotas
much
there, and up in Duluth,
And up and
there,
down.
there was lots of meth there. Oh yeah, you
Well,
betcha.
My ex-boyfriend's dad was a Fargo cop, and like that's all they would talk about. They had nothing else to do. They're
Was
like
all the meth that they did?
Yeah, that's
that
all
the cops were doing. Yeah, they're
Boring
like, man,
shit here. You guys want to do some more math?
let's do some more meth. I don't know. Do you think there was lots of meth at Woodstock?
Yeah,
It was a big meth.
Who's gonna clean up this mouth?
Well, like what? Yeah, what was the drug of choice of the '90s, late '90s?
Jankum.
Fuck
You
ton
put
of-
some Jenkum in your Jenko pants.
I'm
muffin mad homemade
LSD.
Jankum.
I believe
Hashish?
psychedelics were making a big comeback in the 90s.
I think
if I
Evan was right with
recall.
all the Zima.
Zima.
Yeah.
You could
Zima
just
was
fucking
huge.
rip some Zim.
Mickey's. Drinking
Yeah.
malt liquor. Those
yeah,
little,
Mickey's.
those
The
little
hand grenades.
Mickeys, yeah.
The hand grenades.
Oh, they made
yeah.
me mean.
They had a little dollop of knowledge in every cap.
Yeah.
A sugar overdose from all the Fago.
They're like, if you're going to drive drunk, eat a penny.
Right.
I remember that, and I was always like, "Oh, I'm good."
What is it supposed to be? You put a penny
Put
in
a
your
penny
mouth?
under your tongue, right?
And then, then they
it
can't
fucks
tell
the
you're drunk.
breathalyzer.
They can't tell you're drunk now.
oh my god.
That is the most drunk hobo advice I've ever heard. Hey, if you're gonna drive drunk, put a penny in your mouth.
You just downed a liter of Jack
Sir,
Daniels.
is that a
Nope, I got a penny,
under
I'm
your
good.
tongue?
It's
I
fine.
can walk that line like Johnny Cash.
Toe the line.
Like JC, motherfucker.
Penny
You blew
in
a
my
.21, but I got a penny in my mouth. What the fuck?
Doesn't even count. That won't even hold up in court, bro.
I got 10 pennies in my mouth.
10
How's
pennies.
that
I've
work?
had 10 drinks, so
penny, a
minus
penny.
10 is 0.
A penny
I'm
per
not
drink.
wrong with what
Penny.
in my mouth.
A penny per
You know why I
shot.
pulled you over? 'Cause I got pennies.
It's a penny per shot.
You know why I pulled you over? Because you have a Woodstock 99 sticker on you. You've done something illegal in your life.
Oh, the aftermath, when they show footage of, and they're like, it's like a war zone, it really, I mean, all these tents and shit and
And an acoustic
Garbage,
version of
yeah.
Machine Head plays over a montage of fire.
And it
Machine Head.
acoustic version.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Tent City, though,
Oh yeah.
which, yeah, you guys
Like
seen?
our own Woodstock 99.
Yeah, except forever.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're not burning their porta potties.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
They know which
Civilized.
side their bread is buttered on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also Woodstock 99 is that great example of a collection of individuals who like a certain genre of music who ruin it for everyone else. And so now
Yeah.
everyone looks at like Rage Against the Machine and those people and being like, oh, well, you're just like those fuckers who
Yeah.
ruined everything. And
You're
it's
a
like,
titty pincher.
yeah.
Who also,
Why you make me laugh? It's horrible shit.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's why I get paid, baby. I make
There were-
irresponsible jokes.
they were also at Woodstock 99. I think that's who kicked all this business off.
Who, the titty pinchers?
Yeah. They just gave everybody a real bad
It
idea.
was those
I'm
T-shirts.
a member of the Titty Pinchers. Do I get a discount for the Bud Light Platinum 10?
Come on in.
The butthole
You're
surfers
VIP, bro.
were there.
They weren't.
Butthole
I know.
If the
surfers.
butthole surfers had been there, I might have gone.
They might have been at 94.
Well, 94,
Dude, 94 is cool as
had
fuck.
a decent
Yeah.
lineup. Two
9
people
Inch
died.
Nails, 2
Primus.
people died. Primus?
Yeah, Primus was there.
I'm in.
But, you know, 2 people died when Primus blew their minds.
yeah.
That's how they died. They
Skulls
were just
ripped
like,
open and
What?
lightning shot
You could
out.
throw mud
Exactly.
at Green Day? That's fun.
And they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Green
I'm
Day threw
into
it
that.
back. And everything
We're
was
punks.
fine.
And punk was born.
Yep.
It started with Primus, didn't it?
What?
I don't know.
Punk?
The mud?
Punk.
Punk started with Primus.
No, the
1990.
the throwing of the mud. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they let punk rockers. They didn't usually
When
coincide
they started
with mud.
playing "My Name Is Mud," that's when the
Oh, it all makes sense. Primus played "My Name Is Mud,"
yeah.
and they threw mud. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So basically, audience members take every fucking song literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is what
Yes,
the conclusion is.
Well, apparently you do too, because you're telling me about how you just called Brock up after you're listening to the song about having feelings.
Yeah, I do too. So I probably would have thrown mud too.
I got feelings in California.
I do think that we should be able to file a restraining order against Anthony Kiedis that disallows him from saying the word California in the
Yeah.
song ever again.
Yeah.
He's
Although
just
that
gonna
will
hang himself if he can't
He
say
will.
California.
California, don't take California away from me. Lady.
California, 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 California,
Must
California.
When
That's a song, right? That's
Marijuana.
That's my-
California.
that's my favorite one.
Legalized.
When I was 13, I had the option to either get a traditional Christmas gift from my grandma or a Red Hot Chili Peppers ticket. I chose the traditional Christmas gift. I regret it.
Burn.
I know.
You could have saw. I mean, I think the biggest takeaway from Woodstock '99 is the demise of the jibber jabber rock bridge. Because you had Korn like a boom, and you have like Anthony Kiedis like a bono.
You do have Fred Durst with the Nookie,
The Nookie.
which he did.
I thought you said the Nicky.
The Nookie,
I heard
I was like,
Mickey,
is
which
that
he
a
did
new one?
all for the cookie. That's gibberish, right?
Mickey up for the cookies.
So Nookie means butthole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what that is?
I remember a distinct memory in 4th grade of wearing a
Or does
red
cookie-
backwards
cookie
hat
mean butthole?
and yelling Nookie out like, I did it all for the Nookie. Was probably how I sounded. I was a Lil Durst, man. And then this like girl
Lil
turning
Durst.
around and be like, you don't even know what Nookie means. And I was like, yeah, I do. And she was like, what does it mean? And I was like, means have fun. Means butthole. And I was like, what?
I thought a nookie is when you rub someone's head and
That's
get
a
that's a
noogie.
Oh, that's a
Noogie.
Noogie.
Did it all for the
I
Noogie.
thought
What? The
Noogie-
Noogies. What? The Noogies.
Put your head in my arm and rub it like a California. I want to have Woodstock '99 Tourette's.
I don't think the Nookie is the butthole.
I thought Nookie meant sex.
I think it's the sex.
I think it
anal
means sex. And I think cookie.
Where does the butt come
Well, what's
from?
the
Did I just
cookie?
make that up?
The cookie,
I don't know, what's the
cookie's
cookie?
like
The cookie's
the
like
biscuit.
eating out your butthole, and there's the chocolate chips are dingleberries.
Oh.
Is that so? That's like a whisker biscuit, which is I think.
No, the whisker biscuit somewhere.
Is-
Limp Bizkit, does that mean your dick doesn't work? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Oh, should we get Keith Richards' penis in on
We
this?
need an in-person.
Are you a Limp Bizkit?
Don't wake me up. I was sleeping, guys. Making too much noise down there.
Keith Richards' penis, you fell asleep throughout the entire duration of Woodstock '99.
So tired, though. Keith has been up so many nights straight.
So Keith Richards' penis is Limp Bizkit a you?
Yeah. Are you a Limp Bizkit?
Are you a Limp Bizkit?
It sounds like it sounds like a Cockney British
Don't
term
call-
for erectile dysfunction.
Don't call me that,
Got a Limp
guys. Don't call me that.
Oh, brother, he got a limp biscuit.
Oh, you've got a limp
Yeah, I was trying to get some nookie last night, but my Limp Bizkit wasn't working.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Sounded
Keith.
just like Ringo Starr.
Keith.
My Limp Bizkit wasn't working. Until I got a hard biscuit.
Then I dipped it in tea, and that was lovely. Keith. I want to get some nookie.
So the lesson learned is when the Red Hot Chili Peppers are playing, just burn everything.
Yeah, just burn.
So they'll stop playing.
So they'll stop saying
That
California.
makes total
Oh,
fucking
I
sense.
get it.
Usually
I
a
get
good-
it.
Yep. We do have a list of some of the damages here that we can go over to sort of wrap things up.
Let's do it. What happened?
So
What
they
went down, bro?
they destroyed the water fountains.
Hell yeah. Who needs that shit when you need water?
Right, exactly. Water's expensive.
Who needs that shit when you got all
Free
that?
water? Fuck that.
So angry at my lack of water. Take it out on this water.
I don't need water. I got Crystal Pepsi.
It's
like the same thing.
That was the 80s. Late 80s.
It was early 90s.
I'm getting
How
my
about-
decades.
how about-
Too much Zima.
I have my OK Cola.
Ah,
I remember
OK
that.
Coke. They had neat cans.
It did.
All right, so destroyed water pipes attached to toilet facilities. Again, why do you destroy your toilets? Why do you destroy your water? I don't understand. It's so
it makes
counterproductive.
total sense in Woodstock '99.
Yeah.
Extensive looting of vendors and personal
Oh
tents.
fucking yeah, dude.
So
All the
after
weed
they
necklaces.
They're all yours now. You gotta pay. See, and that was the right answer for our Price is Right game. Was zero.
Fuck that. That shit's free, bro.
$0 for
$0.
everything.
5-finger
The weed
discount, bro.
necklaces cost nothing when you loot the food vendor.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna start like holding like speakers outside of women's windows and then just singing like Anthony Kiedis, and then I'll find my wife.
You should dance like
FYI.
Anthony Kiedis, too,
Yeah.
that while you do it.
And wear a
that'll-
sock over my window.
It's not going to get you arrested at all.
In '99, it would have gotten me a show on like MTV or something. But...
Probably.
Right
He's
next-
our new VJ.
Right next to Tom Green.
Exactly.
That wacky Canadian. Another wacky Canadian. Keeps
Tom Green-
on the nookie.
keeps going back to our
Canadian?
sisters from the north. Yeah, he's very Canadian.
Yeah, I blame Canada for Woodstock '99.
I do too.
I blame Alanis Morissette.
Yep, she's
She's Canadian.
She's Canadian, so that's
Put 2 and 2.
their...
10,000 Canadians. I don't know.
What if
There was-
what if the Red Hot Chili Peppers were from Canada?
Oh.
What they singing
Oh.
about? Singing about,
Canada.
Whoa.
singing about Toronto.
Montreal.
Toronto.
Gotta go to Toronto.
no.
Gotta go to Toronto,
go to-
bro.
Ontario.
Gotta go to Ontario, Toronto.
Saskatchewan doesn't really
Oh,
flow.
no.
Tried to take it to my baby to Saskatchewan.
Boom, 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 boom.
So, tell me something that's gonna rhyme with Ketchuan. It's hard.
Szechuan.
Thank
Red
God
Hot
I'm
Chili
from
Peppers had-
California.
yeah, they're totally from California.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Girl can dream, can't she?
What if they've been from Kentucky? Just think of all those rhymes.
Morning, Kentucky. You gotta fuck me, cousin, in the back of my trucky.
Everybody tells me that I'm lucky because I'm coming to you from Kentucky.
That's just Kid Rock.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's-
is Kid Rock.
That's just Kid Rock.
No, he's from Detroit.
But he's
Yeah.
got the
that's
spirit
right.
of Kentucky
Got a-
bourbon.
He's from
fur
the D.
coat.
He's from the D.
From the D.
Wears a fur coat in fucking July.
Yep. With ICP from the D.
So he probably was really hot that day, too, then.
Yeah.
Probably.
He
also
probably
He
was
came
wearing
out in
his
a
fur coat.
fucking pimp coat.
He was,
Like,
if
if you've
And he was
never
wearing one of
seen-
Jamiroquai's hats.
Yeah.
also wearing a completely leather Adidas
And Uncle
jumpsuit.
Cracker is his DJ.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we didn't even mention that Vern Troyer was the head MC of the entire Woodstock '99,
And
which
he has goblin fingers.
Yes, he does.
If you hadn't noticed, he totally has goblin fingers.
Goblin Fingers was also a jam band on the Emergent.
They were an artist stage. They played right after Old Pike.
Old
was
Pike.
Do you think Joe C and Vern Troyer like were
They
high-fiving
totally
and-
wrestled.
Yeah. In oil, shirtless.
Uncle Cracker was like, "You guys should wrestle."
Getting that.
Okay.
Oh god. Hells yeah.
Oh man. I think Joe C would be too big for that.
I think. Well, Josie has a
see what I
10-foot
did there?
dick, according to him. 3'10" with a 10-foot dick.
Yeah.
You don't ride them like that anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now they're oil wrestling in heaven.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Josie and Vern Troyer.
It's like Woodstock. They're having
The
their own-
'90s are officially dead now.
They're having their own little Woodstock '99.
Oh. Like what you did there.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, I do want to point out another thing that delighted me. They had, it always comes down to security. It always comes down to toilets and security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
They had
important.
they had not the best security for Woodstock '99, but they had a lot of volunteer security. And after the first night, all this volunteer security, they just wandered off into the crowd.
Aw.
They were like, "Fuck this."
Dude, I got a free
And,
ticket.
Yeah, and they're like, "I'm gonna watch some ICP and get $100 bill."
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Make money.
What if they're the ones who incited the riot?
What if it was an
Oh.
inside
God.
job?
Conspiracy.
Well, John Scher was saying that he thought a
Woodstock
cult.
'99 never happened, dude.
There you go.
Think about it. 311, 99. What you gonna do?
311 should have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like an appropriate band for Woodstock '99.
Yeah. That'd be chill.
Would they have a song about Mountain Dew or something?
Whoa. Drinking Mountain Dew under
On
palm
the
trees.
radio. I know.
Pepsi.
That was
Mr. Pepsi is the only thing for me.
They covered Love Song by The Cure and it made me so
Yeah,
mad.
for a Adam
I was
Sandler movie.
so angry.
Yeah.
I felt like betrayed for some reason.
Yeah.
No, what was their song about Mountain Dew? There's something about
Are you serious? They have a Mountain Dew
Yeah,
song
they
that I
like
don't
say
know about?
they say Mount. I swear.
Gonna drink it up, Mountain Dew. Gonna drink it down cold red.
What were their more chicky songs like the?
Chicky bow wow,
Now I'm think-
California. Damn it.
Now I'm thinking of
Nope.
Savage Garden, another
Power
terrible
of
90s.
Kiedis compels you.
Power of Kiedis compels you. Power of Kiedis compels
California, California.
Power of Kiedis compels you.
California. I'm a T-man. California.
That got weird. That went weird.
That's great.
I'm gonna leave.
Well,
No one knows what it's like to be at Woodstock, to touching mad car behind red eyes. That's
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
very fun.
Yep.
Yep.
There, we didn't even finish going through all the damage, but it's fine. There was lots.
Just shit got fucked up.
Shit got fucked up. People were
I pounded 4
arrested.
Zimas and I pissed everywhere and I lit it on fire. And my
And-
piss was flammable because I drank 4 Zimas.
What
Shouts
happened?
out.
What happened? Oh, the peace fence.
Shouts out to Bush.
The peace fence got ripped
George
down.
W.
And they set it on fire.
Oh yeah, George W. was in office, wasn't he?
No.
Oh no.
It
No,
spawned the reckoning of George W.
That was Clinton.
Was Clinton still in office?
No, he was like,
I don't know.
he was on the way out.
99, man, it's so long. ago.
Lewinsky, what's up?
she was there.
She was there. For
She was at
show.
Woodstock.
Hell
It
yeah.
was totally there.
All right.
That's it. Woo.
That's some
On
more
that
fucked up
note-
shit, yo. This shit's fucked up. On that note, I want to end on a.
California
Thank you for listening. This has been a production of Penguin Cat Media. Oh, hell yeah. We take our coffee black like our soul.